guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review and a lip swatch video on these new HYDRA-LIGHT lip balms from Becca Cosmetics. I did a few lip swatches of their lip products in the past and you guys always seem super interested in them, so I thought I would go ahead and do a lip swatch video with these. I've also been testing them out so I can tell you a bit about the formula, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alright, so these just launched from Becca. They are called the HYDRA-LIGHT Plumping Lip Balms. I have here the little card that they did send over with these. So these are supposed to be a plumping, smoothing lip balm with hyaluronic acid that gives lips buildable, light reflecting color. I do have one of the shades on my lips right now. It's a very comfortable formula. I'll tell you a bit more about the formula in a minute, but some of the ingredients are hyaluronic acid. It says to attract and locks in moisture, plumping peptide to plump lips and smooth the appearance of fine lines, and then we also have mango butter and jojoba seed butter to nourish dry lips. It's supposed to be plumping and smoothing, moisturizing, and buildable color. These are gluten-free, cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free. So they are going to be $19 a piece, and there are 8 different shades total. So I will show you guys swatches of all 8 of the shades if you are interested. I kind of want to tell you a bit about my experience with them. So I've tried out 2 of them now. I have the clear one, and then I've also tried on the one I have on my lips right now. This one is called Lagoon, and I will say that they're a very comfortable formula. Like on the lips, they don't feel like you can't really even feel them. They feel hydrating, but they don't feel like heavy, thick at all. They feel really comfortable, and they've lasted quite long on the lips. I also think that the color payoff you get with these is pretty nice. Like this is a pretty opaque lip balm in my opinion. I don't notice a big plumping when it comes to the formula myself. I can definitely feel or taste a little bit of that like plumping type of formula. It's not a like minty one though, and it doesn't burn or anything like that, but it reminds me of, I have the Grande lip plumpers and that same kind of odd like taste to it almost that those have, this has. So if you're used to that, then you'll kind of recognize this, but it's not like a minty type of taste. But I don't notice anything plumper. Like to me, my lips don't look extra plump. They do feel hydrated though, and it does give a nice wash of color. Again, there are 8 different shades. I am going to show you swatches of all of the shades. As far as like fine lines go, I feel like it did a nice job of smoothing them out, but you can definitely still tell like I have quite a lot of lines in my lips, but that is something that I deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all of the shades. So this is going to be just like a quick little lip swatch video, and let's go ahead and start. So here is the packaging on them. So they do have this sleek white packaging, and then we have the silver. Here's what the actual lip balms look like. You have the name on the side and on the bottom. So I will go ahead and swatch all of the shades for you as well. These are buildable, so you can definitely get light wash, or you can get more of an opaque wash. I'll kind of show you. So this is like one swatch, and then that's kind of going over it twice. So you can definitely get buildable color like they do mention. So this one here is Lagoon. It's the one that I have on my lips right now. And these are a little bit slippery, but they're not bad. They are easy to apply, and I wouldn't say I can do it without a mirror or anything like that. And again, it's a nice like formula. It's like comfortable, but it's not heavy or anything like that. And it does have a slight scent. It's almost like I said, a plumping scent mixed with like a candy or like a bubblegum type of scent. It's almost sweet, so keep that in mind with those. So this is the shade Lagoon. So this is the first one here, and again, here is the swatch of that shade, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the rest of them. All right, the next shade that I have is called a Spray, and it's described as a pink fuchsia shade. Here is a swatch of that one, and I'll go ahead and show you guys this one on the lips. So again, I'm going to kind of go over it a few times so we can get more of an opaque color. All right, and here is what the shade Spray looks like. Alright, next up I have the shade Breeze. This one is described as a blackberry shade. Here is a swatch of it. Go ahead and apply this one. This is the deepest out of all of the colors. Alright, here is the shade Breeze on the lips. This one is actually quite lighter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much darker, but here it is on the lips. Alright, next up I have the shade Dew, and this one is described as a berry plum shade. Here is a swatch right there of the shade Dew. This one looks like it's going to be like my perfect color. I love a good like nude pink shade. Alright, and here is the shade Dew on the lips. I really like this color. It's probably my favorite that I've tried on so far. Okay, the next one I'm going to swatch is called Swell. This is described as a cool light pink. And here is a swatch of the shade Swell. I'll go ahead and put this one on the lips. I do want to mention that this keeps happening with all of them. I don't know if it's because I'm swatching them, but even then, like they all keep having like little flakes coming off. It hasn't happened with every single one, but almost all of them. So I do want to mention that they're kind of like coming off. So just keep that in mind. All right, and next we have the shade Tide, and this one is described as a nude pink. And this one looks a little bit more sheer than the other ones here. So there is the shade Tide. Go ahead and apply this one. This one to me is like my lips but better. It really has the same color as my lips, so it just gives me like a subtle wash. The next shade that I have is called Surge. This one is described as a warm, bright coral shade. There is a swatch of Surge. I'll go ahead and apply this one. This one is definitely a fun shade. I think this would be really pretty with like a neutral eye look, or even just what I have on now. I feel like this one is a cool color. Okay, and the last shade is the shade Mist, and this one is described as a transparent blue shade, and this is the one I've already tried out. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see here, let me get it closer. There is like a little dip out of this one, and like I said, that kept happening with all of them, and this one I haven't even swatched yet, so I do think that's something that's gonna happen with these. They're gonna like deteriorate, or at least the ones that I have. So this one is transparent, so it's not going to have much color to it, but I did put it right there so you could kind of see it has a tiny tint to it. And this one on the lips just had a subtle reflect to it. All right, and there is what Mist looks like on the lips. That is the last one out of all of the lip balms. So that is all of them swatch. You guys will have to let me know which one you like the best. So as I am using all of them, I will say that they all did kind of break off like that as I showed you guys, so that is definitely a con when it comes to these. Hopefully that isn't something that progressively happens. It might be just that like the top of it is a little bit loose. I'm not exactly sure, so keep that in mind. They do feel comfortable on the lips though. I wouldn't say they're super plumping, so if that's what you're looking for, I know these are marketed as that. I personally wouldn't say they are that. They are a little bit pricey at $19 for a lip balm, but if you're someone who likes high-end lip balms or likes to feel that hydration and likes a little bit of color payoff, they definitely do have hydration to them, and they definitely have pretty colors. So that is going to do it for this quick little review on these new HYDRA-LIGHT lip balms from Becca. Let me know down below again which one was your favorite, or if you're planning on getting these. It says that they will be available on the 19th, so a couple days, and I'll have them linked down below when they are available. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.